So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make your own DIY plant starter kits. It doesn't have to be these particular plants, but how you might set it up, how you might package it and make it look cute. These I'm making for my son's birthday for his classmates, you know, the little class gift. And our school has a no food policy right now because of COVID. So no cupcakes or, you know, even prepackaged foods. So I had to get a little creative. And obviously he's into Plants vs. Zombies, as this is part of the series. So we're doing a sunflower and a zombie plant. And a zombie plant is really just the sleeping grass. That's what we called it growing up. It's a cuter version, like not that really, I don't know. In Hawaii we have a lot of this like really pokey, I don't know, uglier sleeping grass. I don't know how to explain it, but this is a smaller one and it's a little more delicate. And I'll show you in the video when we grow it. Yeah, so I couldn't decide on doing either a sunflower or the zombie plant, so I ended up putting both in there, but you can just do one and that's perfectly fine. So I'll show you the components. I just have this bag, and these are just Daiso bags. They're $1.50 for 20, and for the seeds I just got these also Daiso bags, and it's just these small little Ziplocs. So, and I put a little cardboard at the bottom for stability. And you know, they're gonna throw in the backpacks when they go home, so I didn't want it to get squashed. So these are actually two different cups. When I bought these on Amazon, I actually like these better because they're bigger, but they ran out and they wouldn't come in time, so I had to buy these also. But these work for the smaller plant. So this comes with the planter itself and the dome. And I think the dome is important, especially when you have, or you're planting with kids, because the dome will speed up the germination time. So you would get the cup, you would get your pod. I bought this one from the cat ladies. This is a bigger pod than the one in that one. So you would just mix this with water, and it comes with instructions and everything about a cup of water, and it fluffs up, like it becomes a whole big thing of soil, I guess. I'll show you in the video. But yeah, so you would fill it up, put the seeds in, and then cap it. And then this keeps the humidity in and the soil moist so that your plants grow faster. And this one does the same thing. I think, so this one is smaller. This one is about 3 ounces, whereas this is a 4 ounce or 4-inch container, and this one was 3 inches. I'll link everything down below. This is all from Amazon. This one is okay. I feel like it doesn't keep the moisture in as well because it's this recycled material, but also when you transplant you can just cut this one and, you know, take out the dirt and then put it in another pot. So that's a plus of this one. Whereas this one you will need to take the whole soil out. I don't know. I don't have a green thumb. I'm not great at planting, but I hear you're not supposed to like traumatize the roots if you really care and you really want to transplant of like a plant. Yeah, so this one is the same, has the dome, and I think the zombie plant will be better in here because it doesn't require as much soil, and it can stay small. Whereas the sunflower, I'll show you enough in the photo. It didn't bloom yet in here, but also I'm not good at planting things, so that could be why too. So this is how I'm just packaging it. And I just made these stickers. These ones. I'll insert the video on how I made these at the end. And these are all also waterproofed. I put the what is it called? Oh, the laminating sheet all over it so that when you water the plants and everything, it doesn't ruin the sticker. And then this is the sunflowers I bought on Amazon. And so each packet I put 5 seeds because there's no way more than that is going to grow in there. And also for this one, 5 seeds. And so this was interesting. What this is a company, and they also make a tickle me plant. So you can Google it, but it's the same plant, they just repackage it or market it as a zombie plant just for fun, I think for Halloween. But they do a lot of favors. They have really cute like sets and everything, but because I had to make 27, I had to make them on my own. I also bought extra seeds because I forgot the prices, but this was super cheap for 1,000 seeds. These ones come with maybe 25 around their seeds, and I think it's $10 for 2 packs. Yeah, so I had to supplement with this. But then this one came with like the instructions, and also it came with some fun little things to do with the plant. I don't know, as a kid I really like sleeping grass too. As an adult, not so much because it's a weed, but yeah. And then so right after this, I will show you how I made this booklet. And yeah, I'll insert the video right after, but it's just a printout. I'm gonna fold it in half. I feel like I made booklets like this a lot when I was growing up. But when I was trying to do it in Pages, I was like so confused. There are booklet settings or booklet apps, but really it's so simple, you don't need any of that. You just need Pages or Word. So it just has I made all these graphics on Canva. So yeah, I'll show that next. But the title or the cover, the sunflower instructions, the zombie plant instructions. So I pretty much just broke it down so that, I don't know, people like me who don't know how to plant things have some directions. And then some of the fun activities, and I kind of inserted my own, and I credited them at the bottom. But yeah, so that's all it is to it. And then I had the Plant vs. Zombie sticker that I made. I'm just gonna put it into the bag. With the instruction booklet, and I'm gonna face it out so that you can see what it is. And just gonna twisty tie it. So stay to the end. I will insert the video of my son and I actually planting them and what the plants look like right now, like about a month later. So this is how I made the instruction booklet in Canva. I just used their flyer template because it was close enough to the dimensions of a quarter of a sheet of paper that I wanted, and we needed margins anyway, so I didn't mind it being a little skinnier. And so all the graphics I got from that Plant vs. Zombies digital pack I bought at Etsy. I'll link it down below. And I just typed in all the information needed and kind of tried to make it cute, you know. I know plant instructions are not the most exciting, so I just threw in some of the little zombies and plants here and there, and use the digital background to liven it up. And so when I saved this, for me, it was best to do it PDF print and to save them all individually. When I saved them all together, it became one PDF, and it was hard to separate when I just transfer them to Pages. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all 4 pages really quick. Okay, so now all the PDFs are in my downloads folder, and I'm gonna open up Pages and do new document. Okay, now I'm just gonna simply drag in the first 2 pages, and I'm gonna resize them all to 5.25 height. And then for the cover, we need to rotate it 180. So it's upside down. And maybe I'll put the ruler in, that'll make it easier to see. And now we'll bring in the third and the fourth page and do the same thing. Resize them to 5.25 height, and I need to turn the last page upside down. Okay, so it's easy to get confused here. So it's gonna be from the top left, the first page, and then second page, bottom left, third page, bottom right, and last page, top right. And now I'm just spacing it out evenly. So if you figure that vertical wise, 4 1/4 is the middle, we want to align both the top and the last page, or the first and the last page in the middle, and then align the second and third under that so it's even. And also check your margins. So I did like to have a little bit of space in between the pages, and the margins should be equal too. So I'm just going to go ahead and print it out, and we can fold our booklet after. So these are the labels that I made for the little seed packets. Since I had two, I had to label them. And you can do whatever you want for your specific seed type. And it kind of just made it fun, added some color to it. And this label was just for the clear planter. So all I did was I found my images and uploaded it to Canvas. Okay, and now we're just going to resize them. So the little Ziploc bags were 2 by 3 inches. So I just wanted to make them, maybe the design about 1 inch high for each. And then this sticker, I think I will make it maybe 2 inches high. And then to add the text, I just did a text box. And then resize it so it's proportional to the picture. And do the same for the zombie plant. Okay, we're gonna select both of these and attach it. And then we're gonna make an offset. So that's a little too big. Let's make it a little smaller. 0.125 looks good. And I want to make it white. At this point, you can move the image off the offset, so we need to attach it and then flatten. And then you can tell over here when it says print and cut and it's just one line, then that's good. That means it'll print out all together. So we're just going to do the same thing for the zombie plant. And that one looks good. It's just a print and cut already, so we don't have to do anything with that. So now I'm going to create a box. I'm just going to unlock it and do 6.75 by 9.25 because that's the maximum print and cut dimensions. And what we're going to do is just fill this box up with the stickers, and I want to make them as close as possible. I'm going to be doing a lot, so yeah, I want to maximize the space and not waste any sticker paper. So I'm just going to duplicate it and arrange it so that we can fill the page. Okay, when it's maxed out, we're going to select the whole thing and attach it. And then if you can see that little warning sign up over there, sometimes when you do this, the box size changes for some reason. So just make it 6.75 again. And then we need to hide these extra ones. And then we need to hide the square. And then click make it. And then we can print out our sticker paper. And I always do add bleed and use system dialog. So just print it out and I'll see you back here. So here is my printed sticker paper, and it looks a little different because I realized I needed different amounts of the stickers. And I'm gonna be using this Daiso self-laminating sheet. And it's perfect because I only needed to laminate the Plants vs. Zombie stickers, not the happy birthday ones. So I'm just gonna peel up the corner and I'm gonna place it down to where I think I need it to be. I'm just gonna double check that all the stickers are covered with the laminate. And when I'm happy, then I'll peel off the back and flatten it down. That way, if you have to make any adjustments, it's really easy and you don't mess up your stickers. This squeegee tool is really good for getting all the air bubbles out. Now I'm gonna place my sticker paper on my mat and then use my brayer to flatten it down. And then we're gonna cut. And once it's done cutting, I always check the corner to make sure it cut through properly. And it was different thicknesses because one side had the laminate and the other didn't. So I wanted to make sure the happy birthday part without the laminate also cut well. So it all cut through. So I'm gonna remove the stickers and peel the mat from the paper. So because it was different thicknesses, the happy birthday cut through and the Plant vs. Zombies were kiss cut. But yeah, they're fine and they come off the page easily.
You have to use words, but you at least you have to show, right?
And then pour this water over.
These plants, it's theirs.
Oh, yeah, all of it. Okay, now you just wait for it. Okay, move your head though, so they can't see.
It moved.
Yeah, it's growing. You see it getting higher and higher?
So we need two of those though. One for the sunflower, one for the zombie.
Yeah, it'll be enough soil, I think, for both. Okay, don't put your head
Well,
over.
but they don't need enough space for one. Yeah, Mom. Can we just put them separately? Then why
I'm
is
gonna
it?
put one seed in one and one seed in the other. Ooh, look, it's expanding.
It's like expanding.
Growing.
When something touches, right? Ew.
Do you see it?
That. Oh, that's the size of this.
See, that's a lot, right? It's gonna make a lot. Okay, you can fluff it now. Fluff it means like just mix it up a little. Mixing it lightly. Oh, go for it.
If it.
No, the whole thing, you gotta mix it up.
Oh, but I want to make two of those.
No, you only make one, like this. Yeah, like fluff it, mix it around.
Ooh, okay, I'm doing it with the spoon.
Okay, so that
I can
looks
do
good.
that.
Wait, you gotta leave the bowl here. Okay, so now you're going to scoop it evenly in these 2 cups.
It's even.
Okay,
Mom?
so then we have the zombie plant and the sunflower. So let's just do one.
At a time?
Put one into that one. Point side down. Do point side down.
Hmm?
and then cover it with this soil. Okay, actually you're not supposed to stick it in. Okay.
Just drop it.
Yeah, you just drop it and then cover it with half of this soil.
Slide
Okay,
them.
so this is here. So take the seed out, put it like right in the middle.
Please.
Did you get in? Is it on there? Okay, cover it with the soil.
I don't know.
Is it on your finger?
I just went like that.
Okay, well then cover it with the soil. Scoop this on there.
What if we put
Put on
one
there.
more?
We will later.
The
But
one
for
more?
now, just scoop it and put it on there.
Eyes off.
Okay, and then put the dome on.
Mom, but if we water, then it'll leak out. So then we need to put it in a box, right, Mom? At least one box.
Now I'm paranoid from the noise. When it goes tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Letting go, I control.